Welcome to New to the Street. I'm Ken F. Saroff. Now, first up today, Mexico-based Docademic is back in the house. CEO Charles Nader, Chief Technology Officer Arturo Diaz, and Blockchain Strategic Advisor James Sowers, all on set. Gentlemen, welcome back to New to the Street.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
It's our pleasure. So, explain to us, Charles, for people looking in for the first time and who may have missed your previous interviews here on New to the Street, what Docademic is all about.
Docademic is a healthcare data company. We use different methods to acquire data from the general population. Our main service is a free telemedicine service for the general population, just an open service that you download an app, register, press a button, talk to a doctor for free 24 hours a day. We basically do data analysis on that data, and we have clients in government and private industry. Just recently we launched our psychological service, which is basically the same thing: download, register, press a button, talk to a psychologist for psychological therapy.
Now, what do you get out of doing this? Because you guys are helping people right now, and you have the blockchain and crypto behind it.
Yeah.
So it's a special intertwined mix of two different things that I haven't seen anywhere else in crypto.
The beauty of what we do is that we can provide an excellent service for the general population, and we have a business model that makes it sustainable. We also have a token economy integrated into the service, so this rewards people for giving us more data. And the other aspect that's really important is using blockchain. Blockchain technology makes data use transparent. It's just the best balance between doing something really good for humanity and at the same time giving a sustainable business model to
Making a difference.
Yeah.
Arturo, the technology and the transformation that everything's happened with Docademic and how everything's intertwined, it's really amazing, isn't it?
Yes, it is. We have been working for the last year with artificial intelligence first, and then when it came to us the opportunity to integrate the blockchain, we found out that it would be a great innovation to bring those two technologies that are different and work together.
What makes this so special to you, being involved with Charles and a company like Docademic?
I really love the idea, the vision. It's right now part of me. And I am really passionate about technology. I love technology. So when I find out that we can do something for the people and mix both of the technologies, I thought this is what I want to do.
James, it's really special what they're doing here.
It is. Getting behind founders and teams that it's their life's work and they're actually doing something good. I mean, you can't really go wrong with that.
Charles, can you give us some details about Cool Emotions with the new psychological support service that you guys are doing? Because that's very special and very different.
We know that not everyone, especially younger people, for example, needs to see a doctor. You know, young people, they're healthy usually, but there's always a need for some sort of psychological guidance. And that's why it was so important that we launched this service also. If you combine the data from psychology with medical data, it just opens up a whole new world of information that we can use to improve people's lives. We're going to do a demonstration right now, but it's basically a wonderful service. Up until now, since we launched it a few days ago, it's had amazing feedback. So people are really using it, and it's just great to have someone to talk to.
Now, James, this is something totally different on the blockchain, offering mental health services. I mean, a lot of coins and tokens that are out there have nothing backing them, but this is something really serious that affects people all over the world.
Like, this is the first time anything like this will ever be done. So it's kind of rewriting history as we go along. And as time goes on, Docademic is going to keep rewriting history.
So Charles, let's take a look at Cool Emotions. I'm excited here.
Sure. This is Arturo's phone. Basically, it's the app. You select it right here. It opens it up. It's similar to Docademic. It's the same platform. There's a couple of differences. We actually ask you a couple of questions in Cool Emotions because there's a big variety of psychological and emotional issues. So the same as Docademic. You just press this button. It takes us to the second part, which basically is asking you select a category of what your issue is. There's emotional, social, sexual, work issues, family issues, nutrition, you know, all types of stuff. I selected addictions. We'll do alcohol and continue. Now from here on out, it starts searching. It starts sending petitions to our call center. When the psychologist is ready, he or she will initiate the call. So right now the phone's ringing, it's ready, and you just put initiate. So right now it's connecting.
So she is now in Mexico.
Yeah, this is right now with our service that's currently offered in 20 countries. It's connecting right now, as you can see.
And there she is.
Hola Arturo, bienvenido a Cool Emotions, un espacio creado para ti. Soy Jennifer Martínez.
That is fantastic.
Yeah. Estamos probando, doctora, gracias. Anyways, it's same as Docademic. It gives you a treatment.
Really, really fantastic. What has the response been by the medical community on something like this? Well, it's so new, they might not even...
Well, you know, we had probably some of the most renowned experts in psychology help us to make the protocols. You know, one of the things was, you know, we take always in anything we do, we take a very scientific approach. I mean, we're scientists ourselves. It's all science. So, like I mentioned, the fact is we came to the conclusion that we had to use cognitive behavioral psychology because of the fact of the format that it's in. You're talking to an individual face-to-face, one-on-one. You can't do couples therapy. You can't do group therapy, and it's a different kind of way. Also, we need to measure results. We need to see there's a progress. So the fact that someone can tell you when you get angry, for example, with someone, think about this or use this exercise to do it. You can measure that kind of progress, and that's part of cognitive behavioral psychology. It's faster to do it that way, and we're constantly, like in Docademic, we just started the psychological service, but it's in constant optimization, and so it's something that we're still learning.
And this will also be available in English-speaking countries as well.
Yes, it will be. We're launching it as well in the U.S. Soon, as well. You know, just like Docademic, we launched in the U.S. So basically, it's the same thing. You know, we're going to be offering it in California starting, and then the rest of the U.S. And before the year ends, or soon after the next year, we should already have it working in Europe too.
Now, since last we spoke, there are a couple of really interesting, fabulous things for Docademic that have gone on that you're involved with personally. A famous magazine, and the acquisition of a new name for the company. Tell me about that.
Well, I'll start with the magazine. Last time, I think we mentioned it, but we're on the cover of Forbes magazine in Latin America, Central America. This month we'll be on the cover of the Mexican version. You know, it's a big honor for us. The people from Forbes have helped us out a lot. They're really supporting what we do. And we also purchased doc.com, doc.com, which basically encapsulates all our services from now in the future, psychological and health, or medical, and all other future services that we have in the works. So basically, doc.com, what that provides for us is it's the defining category for doctor. Anywhere in the world, you can just say doc, and people know what that means. You know, even in most languages in the world. So it was very important for us to have that international presence with something that's very, very easy to understand.
James, that's huge to have that kind of name, especially in crypto and the blockchain. It's like unheard of to get that in 2018.
It's incredible, just in general for business. People go to doc.com, that's like the gold standard.
Yeah.
What's next? What's in the pipeline for doc.com?
Well, we're launching the psychological service in the U.S. next, within the next few months. We're also, before the year ends, we plan on being launched in Europe. So those are two really significant things. We're also we're increasing our token economy, which means that we're adding more products to our marketplace and adding more users that receive it and stuff. Right now, currently in the Android version of the app, both in Cool Emotions and Docademic, you can get rewarded with our cryptocurrency by using it, by providing us with more information, more data. So basically, increasing that amount of, the amount of people that interact with the token economy, that's one of the main things. And we have partnerships in the works that are going to increase that dramatically. So we believe that if we can get these things done, we could be one of the largest crypto economies in the world, you know, in a short period.
Well, we thank you very much for coming back to us here on New to the Street. Please come back to New York again and keep us up to date on what's going on with doc.com, because the sky's the limit for you guys.
Thank you.
It's our pleasure, Charles.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.